Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the weekend edition of the Native News Update. It's Friday, August 10th, and many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for the day from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The Obama administration says Native American tribes don't have to reimburse the government for buying divided tribal land so it can be returned to them. The Department of the Interior is helping tribes reunite land that has been divided among multiple owners over many generations. A $3.4 billion lawsuit settlement over federal mismanagement of Indian land royalties includes $1.9 billion for the land purchases. The land dividing is known as fractionation and began in 1887 when the federal government split reservation land among individual tribal members. Over generations, titles to the land were divided among heirs, creating multiple owners. The agency says property acquired from tribes under the settlement won't be subject to liens by the federal government. The Coushatta Tribe in Louisiana, which has only 900 members, has grown to become the state's fourth largest private employer with 2,600 employees, and much of its success is fueled by money from the Texas visitors. Now the tribe is hoping a multi-million-dollar hotel project will attract even more people from the Lone Star State. The luxurious 400-room Seven Clans Hotel is the biggest expansion of the casino complex since 2001. The Cherokee Nation has announced a goal of building 300 affordable homes each year for its neediest members in Oklahoma. Cherokee Nation Principal Chief Bill John Baker, who was elected last year, says the tribe used to build homes for its citizens, but those programs have largely been dormant for at least a decade. Now 7 families received keys to their new homes August 9th at a ceremony in Fort Gibson that kicked off this new initiative. Each of the brick homes has 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, and a 30-year mortgage that's locked in at $350 a month. Citizens of the tribe who make at least $15,000 a year are eligible. The late Jesse Cab Renick, the second Native American from Oklahoma to win Olympic gold, was inducted into the Oklahoma Sports Hall of Fame by the Jim Thorpe Association on August 6th. Renick, a Chickasaw and Choctaw who got his start in basketball on a dirt court in Marietta, Oklahoma, led the 1948 U.S. Olympic basketball team to a gold medal. The 1948 team was known as a team of diversity, with players representing different ages and races from many different areas of the country. As captain of the squad, Renick led the 1948 team to 8 consecutive wins with an average margin of victory of more than 33 points per game. Renick was also elected into the American Indian Athletic Hall of Fame in 1973 and the Chickasaw Hall of Fame in 1996. He passed away on November 29, 1999.
Cab was the type of coach that was pretty well disciplined. He was also known as a real hustler on and off the basketball court because he could really run from the bench out to the players, and when he'd go to the bench, he'd run at full speed. And that's the type of person Cab was. So I've got fond memories of Cab, and I haven't seen him in several years, but we always enjoyed each other and I always admired him. And he was a proven great athlete, not only in basketball, also in football.
Jesse Cab Renick was one of just 13 Oklahoma State basketball players to ever be named first-team All-Conference at least twice, when he was named All-Missouri Valley in 1939 and 1940. He was also a 2-time first-team All-American in 1939 and 40, Oklahoma State's first player to ever be named twice. His 1940 Aggie team won the Missouri Valley Conference title with a perfect 12-0 record, and also won the prestigious All-College Tournament Championship with a 37-34 win over Texas Tech in the finals. Renick was a gold medal winner in the 1948 Olympic Games and was elected team captain. He played many years for the Phillips 66 Oilers and was inducted into the American Indian Athletic Hall of Fame.
Over 175 youth from throughout the country who are members of the Young Marines a national nonprofit youth education and service program, will be attending the 30th anniversary of the National Navajo Code Talker Day in Window Rock, Arizona on August 14th. The Navajo Code Talkers were given much credit for the success of World War II in the Pacific, but didn't receive any recognition until years later when President Ronald Reagan declared August 14th, 1982, National Navajo Code Talker Day. Volunteer in charge of the Young Marines' efforts with National Navajo Code Talker Day, Brenda McNulty of Colorado, says this event is not only a veterans appreciation experience, but also a learning opportunity for the Young Marines youth membership with an additional emphasis on Native American affairs. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me and have a grand day.